Okay, in this video, we're going to focus on the glenohumeral joint. So we're going to try to separate the motion from our shoulder blade and make it more about the shoulder joint itself. So simply the way we're going to do this is we're going to hit different positions to get comfortable with this motion. So the first one, we can kind of keep it out in front. You can use your right or left, whichever feels the best to start with. Think about like a ring or like a hula hoop that's around the top side of your bicep closest to your shoulder. Imagining that ring, you're going to try to touch the bicep to the inside of the ring as you do your circle. Okay, we're trying to move the shoulder in that circular pattern, trying to make sure it's nice and smooth throughout the whole motion. Go in both directions, testing and seeing kind of what feels the best, but also at the same time, you're working on the control of the shoulder. That's one position you can work at. You can also do these out to the side. Same idea, still guiding it from that spot. Keeping the shoulder blade nice and still and just really trying to move the upper section of your bicep. You can use that as a cue if you'd like, if that helps. We can do the circles across the body. So over here, more in that kind of horizontally adducted position. We can do those circles down here by our side. We can do them back in an extended position, so shoulder extension all the way back, doing them back here. And we can finish with going overhead and creating control in those positions. So tons of different positions to work with. The idea here is to first kind of understand the bone rhythm of the glenohumeral joint and making sure the shoulder blade just stays still and you're just isolating to that motion. Then exploring different positions. There's going to be so many different positions that we can work from. Master those 6 different positions and make sure you can do them nice and smooth. Once they feel good, like you can progress that and make them more challenging in those same positions by just making them figure 8s and also training both kind of planes of the figure 8, both going up and going horizontally. If you'd like, you can also add load to that. Maybe you want to use a band to make it a little more challenging or a weight, depending on kind of what the purpose is there. So again, focus on the control first, gain that control in different ranges of motion before you start to make it more complex, and really listen or be aware of like, are you moving the shoulder joint or are you moving the shoulder blade? We want to isolate the motion so that your brain has better maps of how to move the shoulder in the first place. So that's how to do the shoulder circle. Add that into your like tool or your toolbox or into your warm-ups so that you can start to get better motion and better awareness of your body.